What's up, everybody? So, I just got through watching the child Molly Girl, You in Danger Girl episode of Scandal, which is episode 18, season 2. So, let me go ahead. I got my glass of wine. I'm drinking on some Yellowtail Sweet Rue wine tonight. So, honey, go ahead and pour your glass and let's have some tea about Miss Scandal, honey. First of all, the title of the episode, Molly, You in Danger, Girl, You in Danger, honey. She played Olivia in The Gladiator straight to the left. She was in that damn office making it seem like, oh, she's so distraught because people are after her and her friend died and blah, 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 blah. Come to find out all this time, she was a mole herself. They had them paid out $100,000 to go play Olivia in The Gladiators. But child, she had to let them know she ain't do this for the money, honey. They told me if I didn't do this, they was going to cut my tongue out and I was going to have to scream out for help. Ain't nobody was going to hear me. Now that's some psycho shit right there. That kind of would have made me do whatever they wanted me to do for $100,000 too. So just to let everybody know, Molly said she ain't do this for the money, honey. But for whatever reason, she did it for. Her ass is dead. She's dead to the man, just dead in the ground. And the bad thing about it, they ain't had the decency to maybe shoot her or put her, put some nitrogen or something like that in her bloodstream. These bitches ran her over with the damn car. No decency. They told her basically, child, you are roadkill. And they ran over and shot her. But, I mean, not shot her, child. They ran her over with the car. So Molly's dead. So all that you did, Molly, resulted in nothing. A hit and run. And you're dead to the man, child. I want to know, though, she got all that damn money, $100,000. Who gets that money? Like, does it just sit in the bank account? Does her mama and daddy get it? Chaka, that death money is something serious, honey. But Molly was a mole, and then she ended up being dead. Now Fitz went on national TV and said that Osborne was the mole. But, honey, Fitz done tarnished that man's reputation. He got a big scarlet letter on the back, just painted in red. He dead in the ground. Just ruined that man's little reputation. But honey, his wife, Susan, came up into Olivia Pope and Associates. She said, no, no, no. My husband was a patriot of this company. And he would never, ever betray this country. He was not a mole. And my husband called me Susan in this suicide note. Child, he don't call me Susan. He calls me Susie or Babe or whatever the case may be. So that's a perfect example of an in-tune wife, a dutiful wife. She know when something going on. This man is dead in the ground. But she said, no, my husband did not kill himself. Somebody set him up. And looks like to somebody was probably this crazy ass Jake. Did you see Olivia ass when she went to go get that drink of water and call herself turn on the TV? And then the wall go away, child, and the TVs come up and she see her damn apartment on the screen. I probably would have shit bricks if I would have walked in somebody's damn house and saw my whole apartment or my office at work or whatever the case may be on their damn computer screen. And then he gonna come out the back talking about it's not what you look. Bitch, tell me what it look like, then you stalking me. That's a smooth motherfucker, that Jake, though, because he done went in her apartment, debugged her apartment, turn around, and then go back in there and bug the apartment again, all in the midst of Hulk traveling back to the office to say it was all clear. Now that's a smooth man there. He got that military training, child. But Olivia, child, she shit bricks all over the man floor and dropped the glass, call herself trying to hit him. She fall and bump her head on the damn table. Then she passes out eventually because somebody was in there trying to kill her. And I don't know if it's the man that Fitz hired. I mean, not Fitz, if Cyrus hired or whatever the case may be. But you know what? Olivia, that's what you get. You go over to the man's house unannounced. You never ever go over to people's house unannounced. And then you have the nerve to try to criticize the kind of wine that he got or whatever. So you deserve whatever happened to you because you don't go over to people's house unannounced, even if you bring in food or whatever the case may be. And then on top of that, you transformed and you gave in just in true Olivia's nature and you let that man bang. So not only did he push your ass down and hit your head against the wall, but he done dug all up in your guts and everything on top of that, child. I'm not going to call you a hoe because some of my viewers, y'all feel some type of way when I call Olivia a hoe and I criticize her for sleeping around with a married man and all kind of stuff like that. What kind of values and morals do y'all have? But I'm not judging. So all I'm just going to say is that Olivia is very promiscuous, and her promiscuity got her knocked the fuck out in that damn man house. And then in come Fitz, and then he gonna bend down and kiss her on her neck, talking about some hello. Look like it hurt him to say hello to the damn girl. He hurting. He's so distraught. He's so hurt that the love of his life is sitting up in the hospital bed, and she hurt, and somebody tried to do it. And child, did you see the look on Jake's face when he looked in that room and he saw Fitz hugging and kissing or whatever he was doing down there in Olivia? He looked like he shit bricks too, right down out there in the hospital parking, the hospital lobby or whatever. So we'll see how this turns out next week. One thing I do want to mention though was how Fitz knew that Cyrus' ass was child out. He wasn't in the house. He wasn't in the bed with his husband James. And Shonda Rhimes, that was a nice little curveball that you had through, because all this time we was thinking that Cyrus and James was just living happily ever after with that christening where they was fooling all of us. And come to find out, he been living in the hotel room for over 23 days, child, and all the maids in the service in the hotel knew what Cyrus's first and last name was, child. James, let me tell you something, you little queer. You better get your man, girl. Don't you ever let your man go to some hotel room with people like Olivia out there on the prowl, child. You better get your man, because if it ain't no Olivia, it's a Oliver. Okay, and a black Oliver is probably out there waiting, honey, to have Cyrus plow his fields and drill them holes and all kind of stuff like that. So you better go get your man and set your pride aside, telling something he made you lie. Bitch, that man ain't made you lie. You made your own decision. You want to sit up there and you want to lay up with a liar. You knew who Cyrus was when you married him. You signed up for it. So don't get all, don't have a conscience now and grow a conscience or grow a set of balls telling something. You need to go back to the hotel room. Get out. Cyrus said, hell no. I pay for this up in here. This is my house. I ain't staying in no hotel no damn more. And I don't blame Cyrus for that. All I got to say is, James, stop acting funny and go on ahead and let your man come at your child. At the end of the day, you ain't got to let him do anything, because Cyrus said, bitch, I'm moving back in my damn house, and that's the end of it. But child, that was a nice little curveball Shonda Rhimes had through us, because we thought everything was hunky-dory and peachy and cream with old Cyrus and James or whatever. But all I got to say is, Fitz, keep your marital advice, because that's what I would have told him, Cyrus. Fitz telling me something, you love him, you fight for him. Nah, player, you can keep that, because look at your marriage. You sleeping around with the help, or you sleeping around with, Olivia. Ain't nobody got time for all that. I don't want to hear nothing that you got to say. Fitz need to be worrying about figuring out how the hell he met his damn wife, because his dumb ass done started believing the story that they was putting out there for all the people, the citizens of America, telling them that they met at some bar and he was nervous and speaking to her and all kind of stuff. And when all actuality, it was a setup. His damn daddy set him up and merged them together. Millie wasn't nothing but a damn clerk or whatever. And she was dating somebody else. So just like she was dating somebody else, she'll cheat on Fitz too. But I like Millie though. A lot of y'all don't like Millie, but I like her. So, and Millie sat there and said her and Fitz got to pretend for this little interview, and she said, child, she basically said, I don't feel like doing this damn interview. She said, it ain't Oprah. And I don't blame her, because if it ain't Oprah, they the damn president of the United States. Bring Oprah in. Don't nobody want no Diane Sawyer. Don't nobody want no Barbara Walters, but no shade, girl. Yeah, Barbara Walters will actually do. Diane Sawyer would do too. But we don't want Connie Chung. We don't want her. We want Oprah. But the other Connie Chung, the White House press secretary, y'all remember she died earlier in the season or the season before that. Connie Chung and everybody just dead, child. But all I got to say is Millie did set his ass straight. She said, marriage is pretend, honey. He's sitting there telling him, how long are we going to do this little cat and mouse? Da, 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 da. And so she was looking at him. She was like, bitch, marriage is pretend. We pretend every day. We got problems, but we have to go out there and put on our happy face. And then he was sitting there with the screw face looking confused like, brr. Child, get it together, Fitz, okay? Marriage is pretend. That's reality about marriage. You don't want everybody to know what's going on in your house and what type of things be going on and what y'all be fighting about and all kind of stuff like that. All I can say is Molly wasn't the only one in danger this episode. Olivia ass was in danger this episode. Hulk ass was in danger this episode. He going to look in the damn storage unit and get chopped upside the damn head 3 times and then put up in the box with a lock. Then what that child name is, Quinn finally grew some balls and she did something and she went in and found Hulk. Now Hulk about to be shell shocked for the next 3 episodes. Child, everybody was in dangers this entire episode. And hell yes, I said dangers with an S, plural, not singular. Dangers. Everybody was in damn dangers. And I'm pissed off that Shonda Rhimes made us wait damn 3 weeks for the next episode of Scandal. But child, when that next episode come on, I'm going to do a review and let y'all know what's going on. So let me finish my wine real quick. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all later. Bye.